Babe, I
Someone
messed
said
up on your
something in the
text
chat.
message.
Let me see that this is working here. Can y'all see us and hear us all right? I think we're live. It says we've been live for 18 seconds, but chat's not responding. Maybe I need to reload the chat. There we go. All messages. I didn't have that set yet. What's up, chat? Where's everyone at now? I saw you guys all talking before we went live. Now we're live and no one's talking.
Yeah,
It's just that says hello. All right.
Henry.
Looks like we got
Edward, hey, brother.
JRBug 909 here. My beautiful wife, Emmykins. Retired Beard. Scenic City 423. John C. Robert
See
Smith.
JR.
What's up, everybody? Galaxy Gal. What is up? What
Galaxy.
is up? What is up? I'm here with Silly Salmon, a.k.a. Josh, to those who know him.
What's up, guys?
All right, so I'm going to start out by reading your channel description, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about your channel, and then we'll get into the questions. How's that sound?
Yeah, absolutely. Real
Right.
quick, babe,
Yes, sir.
I messed up on your text message. I didn't get to see it. I'm sorry.
I'm sure it was just that she loves you very much, and she's proud of you.
Something like that. I try to, my wife has been pretty supportive of the whole eye situation, so I have to lean on her really.
Yeah. She seems like a good one. I think you did all right.
It only took me 10 years.
Hey, it took me probably 30 to find a good one. So
No, I mean 10 years just on her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I tried getting with her for 10 years before I ever got a chance.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
She was saving the best for last. That's what that was. All right. In his channel description, I almost need my reading glasses. There's a lot here. He says, "Hey there, and a big welcome to my channel. Thanks so much for stopping by. I'm a 90s baby and also a husband/father, diving headfirst into the incredible world of fishing. Here's a little something about me. I'm actually legally blind, and while I still have some sight, it's a journey towards total blindness. So I've decided to cast my line and learn everything I can about fishing while I still have the chance to experience it fully. Join me as I navigate this adventure, learn the ropes, and hopefully reel in some amazing catches along the way. Thanks for being a part of my journey, and I hope you enjoy the content. By the way, thank you for reading this out loud to everyone. Fishy things, tight lines, and tasty bites, y'all. Christ is King. $ Silly Salmon Fishing at Ashley Wyndham 1. Silly Salmon Fishing at Gmail. It's an awesome description. I love it. I love it, man.
I had to go in and change it real quick.
That's nice, man.
Colby, leave my forehead alone, bro.
Silly Salmon has 713 subscribers, y'all. Give it up to him, man. And he
You
did
guys
that
are incredible.
Man, so fast. It like 2 weeks ago he was at 300. He got like 400 subs in 2 weeks.
3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago. All right.
3 weeks ago.
Either way,
yeah,
very impressive. Very impressive.
Thank you.
He also has 136,656 views. Let me say that again. 136,636 views, you guys.
Do I really?
713. Yes, sir. And that's just what's public. That's just what's public right now. It takes them a couple weeks to even upload your views from this week. So you're probably at about 140,000 views right now.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, sir.
That is wild.
Fantastic, my friend.
Thank you. You're a big motivation to that fishy things, man. Anything I do with my channel, I have to give you credit for. I tell everybody, I said it once, I'll say it again. I'd still be waiting to go live if it wasn't for you, man.
Wow. Thank you. I'm all about this community, man. I really want us all to grow together. It's not just like a catchphrase. I mean it. Like, we can grow together. It doesn't have to be a competition. Now, a little friendly, hey, I caught a bigger fish than you, whatever. That's good fun. But we can all support each other and make this thing big, man. The fishing community can take over YouTube. You know what I mean? YouTube's the biggest. platform in the world. So let's do it. Let's do it
Let's
together.
do it.
Come on, guys.
Let's grow together, man.
All right, let's get into the questions.
All
So,
right.
like I just said, you're up to 713 subs, almost 140,000 views. How long since you first started posting videos?
Mhm.
And where did you first get the idea that you wanted to make a YouTube fishing channel? Tell me about that process, how that began.
Okay, so my first video was uploaded, I believe it was April 26th this year.
Okay.
So I've been going at it for like 3 months.
Wow.
May, June, July, 3 months. Yeah, 3 months. My first couple videos, man, was just really, I was like, scenery, don't look at me. You know what I mean?
But let's rewind before you even get to that part of it. Before
Yeah,
you even put a single thing on YouTube,
yeah.
like where were you? Where did these thoughts come that I think I want to make a fishing channel on YouTube? Tell me about that process?
Uh, Honestly, man, a few months. Of course, most of the people know I got in an accident, so I didn't have nothing to do, and so
Okay.
I actually didn't really know a whole lot about YouTube lives, like people streaming and stuff. I was actually just still like kind of 90s baby YouTube,
Right.
just watching long form videos and stuff. And then I got over to the live part and I was like, oh, snap. And I started just scrolling through, started watching other people live their lives while I was, laid up on mine. And I got really involved with them, man. And then I was like, I have nothing else to do. I really want to get back into fishing because a lot of the channels I was watching was fishing.
Okay.
Ashley's, my wife's uncle took me to a local spot I thought was dead and caught more crappie that day than I've ever caught in my life. And it turned me on, man. I was on it and I was like, well, I'm fishing. I ain't doing nothing else. I can't do nothing else hardly. Let's click a camera on. And the people that I was following, man, they told me that it'd be a great idea. I hit a few of them up beforehand. And they was like, "Yeah, we'll watch your videos," and I'm sure they were being nice. We'll watch it, we'll check it out,
Right.
and here we are now, man. I don't know where the transition actually happened. I know you got me to 50 subs in that chat, and I was able to go live. I didn't go live for like a couple weeks. I was like, "Oh, it's raining," and it really was. It really was. It was raining and stuff, but I used excuses and I was worried, and then I hit the live button, and we just been climbing since, man.
Right on, man.
I think he's got a message in the chat from his wife. Read that. Says about a phone call in 3 minutes.
You know that I made a phone call. Let me know about 3 minutes in advance. It's all lined up.
That was for him from Ashley.
What?
So my wife showed me that your wife said in the chat something about it's all lined up 3 minutes in advance.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay.
All right. Okay. So you had your injury. You were laid up. You couldn't really do much, and then you started watching YouTubers, and then in the
Mhm.
process of watching them, they sort of coaxed you into it and talked you into starting your own fishing channel.
Yeah, they were definitely, being supportive, and I figured why not? The worst that could happen is I got no views, and sitting at home, I
Right.
was getting no views.
Right.
So
That's awesome, man. Okay, so now we've got to the initial of why did you start it, and so now walk us through, when you started all the way up until now. Like how has it felt? You know, what things have you learned? What's gone well? What do you think you need to improve on still?
everything needs improvement. I know, people are telling me I'm doing great, and I'm sure I am kind of doing great, but until I got at least a silver plaque on my wall, everything needs improvement.
Okay,
Um,
but how's the journey been so far?
yeah, it's unreal is the only word for it, man.
Yeah.
I went from basically nothing to now I'm involved in a whole community. My whole family, well, my wife and kids are getting involved in it, man. It's incredible being a part of it. It's unreal. I mean, I wake up every day and I expect to look at my subscriber count and it be zero. You know what I mean?
Right.
like it's all been a dream type stuff, or just everybody finally was like, oh yeah, this guy. And
Right. All right. So next question is, where are you located? Like in the United States, and
right.
what bodies of water do you primarily fish?
I'm located in around Dalton, Georgia, in the North Georgia area. I'm actually pretty close to Scenic and Real. I'm about a 30-40 minute drive from them to Tennessee.
Oh,
But I fish the Conasauga River. I fish Carter's Lake. Now these are all places I fish, not places I catch. So,
fine.
uh,
That's fine.
right.
That was the question. Where do you fish primarily?
Yeah. So Carter's Lake, Conasauga River, J has some beautiful trout streams up there. They're hatcheries, but they're still trout streams. You know what I mean?
Right.
So they got some beautiful mountains up there to go trout fishing in. We also have Holly Creek here. That's a pretty decent sized creek. It's a big enough creek to go jumping. We actually have a spot at the falls. You can do like a 40-foot jump.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
I can't no more. I'm not 15 anymore, but for all the young bucks that still got it in them, there's like a 40-foot jump y'all can go there. It's like the size of a car hood that you have to land in or you're going to crush your legs. I hit it one time. Like I hit the spot and I was fine, obviously, but like I got so close to hitting my stuff that I was like, I'll never do that again. So
Fair enough.
yeah, and then I
Yeah,
think
mine
I'm
was about
thinking about asking everybody. I'm thinking about just starting. I mean, the worst I could say is no. Just starting to hit everybody's local ponds up and ask them if I can fish, man.
yeah. Let's go knock on their door and be like, "Hey, mind if I fish your pond?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. I got a pole and a tackle box. I'm not here to hurt you. I just want to catch and release, bro.
I mean, honestly, and this is a little messed up, but like you could like secretly have the phone kind of recording to the side, you know what I mean? And like
Oh
so even
yeah.
if they tell you no, like you can get that, put it on YouTube, be like, well, this freaking jerk said no, you know what I mean? Make a
Can
little
you
short of that.
believe what he called
Like,
me?
right. That'd be kind of fun. That's good content. Everything's content, man.
Hey, chat. Since I have such trouble keeping up with the chat, I just want to let y'all know that like I love y'all and I'm trying to see y'all there, but I ain't gonna like individually follow every comment on this one, y'all.
Yeah, and if I mean anyone who's been to my chumming it up with fishy sessions, they're a little different than my fishing lives.
Right,
I don't pay as much attention to the chat because we're engaged in an interview with each other. You know what I mean?
right,
So,
right.
but we will. Don't worry, guys. We'll get to the segment where we take questions from the chat, and Emmykins is usually pretty good about saving your questions as you ask them throughout, and then regurgitating them up at the end for me to ask.
Right. Hey, Emmy holds you down, man. She does a
Oh
great
yeah.
job.
Yeah, she does. Man,
And with
I don't.
what she's done with Nightbot is just like,
Oh my God, yeah, dude, that ain't even half of what she's been doing. Setting up these the panels I've been doing now. I'm only doing the one panel a month now, but like
yeah,
all the like tech stuff she's done to make it look so sharp, so nice. The
yeah,
banners, the backgrounds, and everything like amazing. And she does like all my little when I go live and I have those little thumbnails of me as a cartoon, she makes all of
yeah,
those things. Like, yeah, she's
yeah.
my channel would be
I like those.
nothing without Emmy.
Yeah, the thumbnails for your network is awesome, man. Like
Yeah, yeah.
every one of them, they all look incredible.
Thank you. Yep, that's all Emmy. That's all Emmy. She's the best. I love her to death. All right, so we did the bodies of water you fished. All right, so do you remember the first time you ever caught a fish?
Uh, I can't remember my first actual catch. I remember the first time I hooked into one,
Okay,
but
tell us
like
about
I
that.
can't. But like all the catches of bluegills mixed in together as far as the first catch. But I do remember whenever I first got adopted, I got taken to a creek. I can't tell you what creek that is now, but I remember I had like one of them little Spider-Man zip codes or something. It was Spider-Man or something. And I hooked into something so big that it was pulling me. And so my dad actually had to take the rod, and we ended up losing it, but it was big enough to break off that, so it was awesome.
Yeah. Was that pretty exciting, pretty thrilling? Like,
oh yeah,
did you know, like, oh my God, I'm a fisherman, like I'm gonna keep doing this?
no,
No.
no. See, because like he attempted to take us fishing. I get
Yeah.
my non-catching. It's in my DNA from my adopted father.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if that makes.
I mean, maybe, I don't know.
No,
Feel like there's more
seriously, like
background there. I don't know if I want to dig or not.
no, it's just it's a joke I have. Like some people tell me and my adopted dad we look alike and stuff, and I'll be like, yeah, I get my height from him. He's actually really short, and of course there's no DNA there or nothing. So it's like it's an insider joke for that. But at the same time, like he did attempt to take us fishing all the time, but it was crickets. It was crickets and bobbers, and Carter. And we was fishing in all the wrong places, man. Bless his heart, he didn't know. I mean, we got some pretty good fishing spots now and stuff. You know, we're on to some spots now. But my whole childhood was a non-fish catching experience. It was like there was throughout my entire childhood. There's like some bluegills in there, and then that one fish that we lost whenever I first got adopted, and then all the rest of it. Go ahead.
No, do you remember the first time you had like a good success catching a fish? Like that moment where it was like, oh my God, this is, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was a pretty decent sized bluegill that I got onto, and I was like, man, I really want to do fishing, and I got out of it for how little we caught stuff, and then having kids and everything, you grow up, and then sometimes fishing ain't that important to nobody, but it's definitely as important to me now that like it's one of the most important things in my life, below my wife and kids and all. But
Of course,
it's definitely pumping through my vein. I got fish blood pumping through my
there you
veins
go.
now.
I love it.
I got a mud vein.
Heck yeah, man. Yeah, I after my daughter was born, I actually didn't go fishing for probably at least 10 years, believe it or not. And I was obsessed with fishing as a little kid, so that's pretty surprising. It wasn't until like a few years ago that I remembered how much I love fishing, and then I started fishing again when
Yeah.
What is the biggest fish you've ever caught?
So little secret that I've been waiting to bust out to everybody on here.
All right.
So that one that I have on my page that I'm holding up and she looks nice and pregnant, that 13 blue cat.
Yeah.
That's not my personal best. The actual personal best is that 10 or 11, 12 pound other blue cat that I caught that broke off on stream, and I ended up getting it back. So the one I'm holding up like this, I went fishing with Ashley's uncle.
Yeah.
And the tiger rods at Walmart.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Brandon that was fishing with us, threw out some stink bait, and he actually hooked into her.
Okay.
All right. So he had her about 3 feet from the bank. And I mean, this bank drops off, man. It's a straight drop off. He had her 3 foot on, and they were wiggling with the net. It turns out the net was broke, so they couldn't even get it over there in time. And I knew that fish was about to break that string. So I reached out and I grabbed it by the gill, threw my hand in there, and it thrashed and it broke off that hook. It broke off. And so I had to sit there, and it's trying to pull me into the water with it. And I sit there and I drug it up onto that bank. So
that's your fish, man. That's your fish.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to necessarily call it, but so I either got a 10 pound or a 13 pound blue cat under my belt right now.
Well, by fisherman regulations, you've got a 14-pound blue cat under your belt.
All right.
that's the fisherman way right there.
I appreciate it, man.
Next year it's going to be a 15-pound blue,
Oh yeah.
Each time you tell the story, it gets a little bit bigger.
It was a cold fall day in Georgia.
All right, so this is kind of a two-part question, and then I'll get
Okay.
to the other part. What is your favorite fish to catch? And then what fish are you best at catching?
If you ask Caroline, it's none. None.
I
But
mean, you caught fish, so there's got to be a species you're better
yeah.
at than others.
So any kind of catfish is my number one target. Now,
Okay.
I'm leaning toward and I'm figuring out where the local flatheads are because I haven't nailed one yet. And it's, I want to get every species in America before, I think every fisherman does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
So
massive list,
I want to knock that out. And I've got all my blues, I got my channels and all that, I need to find, I didn't even know we had bullheads, but apparently we got bullheads here. So, so I'm going to find them and I'm going to tackle them out too, man. The fish that I'm best catching is brim and bluegill, man.
Perfect, man. So here's the deal. That's a perfect combination, right? So catfish is your favorite fish to catch, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And you're best at catching bluegill, right? Well, bluegill is the perfect bait for catfish. So if you want to be a good catfisherman, you got to be a good bluegill fisherman first. So
That's a good point. Maybe
you're right on track.
maybe I've just been training myself.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I see what you was doing, Dad. Teaching me to be patient to wait for that big old catfish to come along out there in the sun all day. That's what it was.
Yeah, I'll actually. So this August, I'll be targeting flathead all August. If you want to catch some tips and tricks, man, all my lives, all August long will be flathead.
Right. Okay, that's awesome, man.
Yes, sir.
Them flathead, I keep hearing, man, them flathead are a different fight. Like they're a completely different predator.
Oh yeah. They're like trying to think. Yeah, I'd say of all the freshwater fish I've caught, flathead are the second strongest for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
First would be sturgeon, and I mean that's just because sturgeon can get 200 pounds. Can't beat that. And then flathead, and then muskie.
Yeah.
Those are the top three in my book.
Are you allowed to catch sturgeon where you're at?
1 month of the year we're allowed to target them, and that's September. So this August I'll be targeting flathead, and then September I'll be targeting sturgeon all September, and then October I'll be targeting muskie because that's a good month for muskie.
That's crazy, man. Because like here, if you hook into a sturgeon and you don't call the wildlife reserve automatically, they will come kick your door in.
I believe it. I believe it.
They will come get you, man. It's crazy.
It's like so if you catch them on purpose or harvest them on purpose out of any of the other 11 months of the year, there's like a big fine. It's a big deal. Like they are protected. And then in September, you're only allowed to keep one the whole month, and it's got to be over 60 inches. So,
which I mean, one of those good sized fish is all you need for that month anyway.
Yeah, a 60-inch sturgeon, that's like a half a year of fish right there.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah.
What was I saying? Oh yeah. So you're best at catching bluegill. Your favorite is catching catfish. What tactics do you use to catch bluegill?
I use my favorite thing for bluegill, man, because I haven't ever got a gut hook off this, and I can't tell you exactly what size it is, but it's an eagle claw, about yay big.
Yeah,
and it's offset, and it's got the two little bait keepers on it.
Okay.
I'll tear off when I'm bluegill fishing, I can buy 18 thing of worms or just dig my worms out of my yard. But I've been turned on to them garlic worms, man. I can't get enough of them.
Okay.
I really can't. But I can take any worm and I can tear off an eighth of it, and and put it on that little bait keeper hook and let a little piece of that hook hang out. And as soon as I feel that tug, and I've really been getting away from bobber fishing. I like bottom fishing for bluegill now. Yeah, if I'm fishing for bluegill, I like having that rod in my hand, my little crappie rod, the one that's getting so famous on there. And I like filling that little bitty pool, and then just, especially with like little 2 or 4 pound string on there, man. Especially you get you like a good pound bluegill. That's crazy.
You ever try like a cane rod?
A cane, yeah, I've used a cane rod before. I love them things too. I've
Yeah,
made a
that's
couple
good for
myself.
bluegill, man. No reeling, you just dangle it there, man. When they
Yeah,
bite, you just pull them up, put them in the
puts you
bucket.
a little
Go.
bread ball on the end of it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I love
I don't
them
know why I
things,
just
man.
thought of that.
Yeah, I mean it's a great memory right there. I used to it wasn't necessarily cane poles, but we had something kind of like bamboo down here. I go
Yep.
chop some of them down, and I take some fishing string, put a couple notches on it, and put it on there, and I go fishing in the local creeks, walking around.
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah.
Yeah,
All right. So, how do you target your catfish? What's your setup for catfishing?
worm, man, worm, or I'm kind of experimenting around with it. I seen a video. I was like, man, I really got this idea, and then I seen a video of it, and it turns out don't do it. But these guys that I follow, I can't remember their name right now. It's nobody we have in our group, but they're way on up there.
Sure.
Uh, they daggum, they went into Walmart and bought all the catfish stuff, like one
Okay.
or two of everything. And they put it in a bucket with like a little hole in it, and they had a drill run to it, and they mixed that thing up. And I mean, I could only imagine the smell coming off of that, the god awfulness. But I figured it worked like crazy. It worked pretty decent, but they went to a paid lake. No, I don't count that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I mean, I tried, and this was before I had YouTube. Just out of my own curiosity, I tried like not only every store bait for catfish, but also like every bait suggested by like the big YouTubers. I tried all the stuff: the garlic chicken, the Jello chicken, the Kool-Aid chicken, the
yeah,
livers, everything.
yeah,
And I put them in, best I could, competition against each other, side by side.
right,
And I mean, pretty much it didn't matter what bait it was. And this is just for channel cats, right? So I
yeah,
can't speak on blues. I don't have them up here. Flathead, that's a whole nother story. We'll go there
right,
later. But with channel cats, there wasn't really any bait that performed any better than any other bait. It was either the catfish were biting or they weren't. And if they were biting, they were hitting
yeah,
everything. They
yeah,
were hitting all of it. They were hitting
yeah,
every type of bait, man. And
yeah,
the only one that I thought had a slight edge, and it was barely noticeable. Like I'm not even sure if it was an edge, but it seemed like maybe they gravitated toward this one bait more. Was cut bait, just literally a cut up fish. Any fish,
yeah,
cut up, put on a hook is maybe a little better than a lot of the other baits, but really any and all of it works, man. That's
yeah.
that's my opinion on channel catfish.
Channel catfish will bite a daggum soda can if you throw it in there, right?
Well, I mean,
I
it's
mean,
got to have a scent. It's got to have a
yeah,
scent. They do smell. It's got
yeah,
to be like legit food, whether it's stink bait or a worm or corn or bread
yeah.
or whatever. It's got to have some kind of food scent
Beef
to it. I
jerky.
don't think they'll just, huh?
They like beef jerky up here. They like Slim
Oh,
Jims.
good. Yep, I could. Yep. All right, where are we at now? So yeah, what was your favorite fish that you've ever caught?
Uh, Blue cat, definitely.
Blue cat. Right
Yeah.
on. And that was that 11 or 14 pounder.
Well, since I didn't actually hook that one and get to reel it in, no, but yeah, the 11 pounder that broke off on live, and I went back the next day, and it would hook back in, and then I seen it and everything. I was like, oh,
Now,
okay,
how do you know it was the exact same fish?
because it had my hook in it. It had
Oh,
my little
wow.
it had my little eagle claw. Yeah,
That's wild, man.
that same eagle claw. I should have got a picture of it, man, but
Oh,
I
bro.
cleaned it up and I ate it. But that same eagle claw that I told you is about that big, I daggum got it, and I didn't even get him in the mouth. I got him. He had gotten a fight or something, and his face was split open, and he
Oh,
swam
yeah.
by my hook, and I got him right there.
Ow.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's the only reason why I got him in that day or what, because I went with the same setup I had the day before that he broke off
Determination,
of.
bro. Determination. That's what
I
that
mean,
was.
I just went, and I
You
didn't go
got him.
live that day either. And I told everybody, I was like, whenever I don't go live, I actually, land stuff and I get big stuff. That's like not today, whenever I was at that river, but I was at that river last week. And
Right.
I hooked into it had to be a carp, man, because I seen it was big enough. I seen the gold and yellow shine in the flop. You
Yeah.
know, carps have a
Yeah.
different fight, different feel than
Oh
any
yeah.
other fish.
Oh yeah.
So but it was my PB, man. It definitely had that catfish beat. I had the Abu Garcia, and I had 20 or 30 pound test on there, and I couldn't move him. I just seen him flopping in the same spot, couldn't move him. And
Yeah.
he got off, man. But if I wouldn't have been on live, I wouldn't have been as, so anxious and nervous. But I just wanted to get him in for everybody, so I just put too much tension, man. And
Oh, yeah, carp are tricky, man. Carp are the perfect practice fish too, man. Like once you get good at catching carp, you're ready for pretty much every fish, man, because they're
yeah,
tricky. You know what I mean?
yeah. Well, now I got a carp story for you real quick. I was at Hagmill, that same spot that I was hooking that one that got off, and I was fishing with Ashley's uncle. He told me there was catfish over there to hook me up, and so we went over there. And every time I cast out, like my little hooks were being taken by catfish, but whenever I cast out to the deep trying to get that catfish, I kept reeling in carp. Man, I couldn't get them off of me.
Nice.
Yeah, we kept pulling. I was like, "Dad, gum, man, leave me alone. I don't want you." I mean, they fight good, It's a
Oh,
great fight between you and a
I
carp,
love
but
them. Yeah,
but
I love them.
I was fishing to get meat that day, and I
Oh,
don't eat.
yeah,
Yeah,
that
a
makes more
lot.
sense.
If I go fishing, I'm aiming to hook into a fish that I can go and I can use its body, man, and take some of the nutrients from it.
Yeah.
Sustain myself. I don't go for sport. I go to eat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did not. I should add that. You know what? I'm adding that to the official questions of chumming it up with Fishy for the future. Now, do you fish for
Oh
sport
snap!
or to
For
eat?
real?
Yes, sir. That's a question from now on. You fish for sport or to eat?
Hey, chat.
That's a good one.
I appreciate that, Fishy. That's an honor right there.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I don't know why that question never clicked in my head. That's going to be an official question I ask every time now. All right. So
Legend,
you,
man. History in the making.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Um. All right. So we did your favorite. Do you have a dream fish? Just one. I know you've already said you want to catch a fish like every fish in the United States. But if you could just pick one, what's your dream fish? A fish you've never caught that you really want to catch. You just get to pick the one.
Black marlin.
Black marlin. Holy smokes.
That
Ambitious.
that is the fish right there. Because like whenever you're fighting a marlin, you're also fighting for you. Like that's a dangerous fish to catch. And
Yep.
I feel like that kind of evens the playing field a little bit.
Yeah.
I,
Yeah, it sure
I
does.
I don't know if anybody else thinks this, man, but like, I mean, ever since I had my kids and I got my dogs and everything, I think about animals a little bit different now. So, like, whenever I'm sitting there catching bluegill, I kind of feel like a bully. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm.
I know I'm not harming them. I mean, no more harming them than any other fisherman will. But
Yeah.
I want to even playing field. I want this animal that I'm gonna fight to fight me back. It should be even. Like the
So
live octopus challenge, I want to do that because that's I mean it's incredible, man. You're actually having to fight your food. That might sound kind of crazy, but like
a little bit, but I
that
get
fish
it.
has a
I
fighting
get it.
chance of beating you. You know what I mean?
Right.
And we're so top on the food chain and always acting like we're so close to God. I feel like some people need a reality check and to do some
For
stuff like
sure.
that.
For sure. I totally see what you're saying, and sometimes I do feel pity and mercy for the fish too. Um, but like, so I don't feel like I'm bullying the bluegill because I feel like it's all part of one thing. Like I know I've got to get this bait to go get the
Right.
big catfish. You know what I mean? And it's all a challenge. It's not necessarily like a brute force kind of challenge thing,
Right.
but
It's
it's
a
a
hunt.
mental challenge. I got to think like the fish. I got to figure out where the fish is. I got to figure out what the fish is eating.
Yeah.
How it's ambushing its prey, and set my bait up in a way that would look natural to. You know what I mean? So there's
Right.
I don't know. I do feel like there's sort of this like primitive zone you get into when you're really dialed in and trying to get some kind of trophy fish. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
you're really in the zone. And I don't know, as far as like eating or killing a fish or whatever, I don't know. I just sort of think that like to me, animals and plants and humans, there's no separation. We're all living creatures. You know what I
Right.
mean? And for one creature to live, other creatures have to die. That's just the rule. That's how it
Yeah,
is.
absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I don't necessarily feel guilt about any of it.
Right.
Um, I have had like, and I'm sure every fisherman comes across this on their YouTube channel eventually, is like animal rights activists and stuff commenting that like, oh, you're just abusing, animals and da 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 and stuff like that. And I'll be
Yeah.
honest, I don't have a good retaliation to that because I'm like, technically, you're not wrong. It sort of is. You're kind of right. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah.
But I'm not going to stop because
Right.
some sort of primitive drive in me
Yeah.
feels like this is right. That it feels more natural than walking into a supermarket and buying something. You know what I mean? Like, and
Right.
and
It's not.
I think
You don't have to worry about all the extra stuff in it. If you're going out and catch, if you know it's a good clean water,
yeah,
that fish is the healthiest thing you can be eating on the face of this earth right now.
right. Well, and I feel like there's more respect when you catch or kill an animal, whether you're a hunter or a fisher or a
Right.
trapper or a farmer, right?
Yeah.
Even let's even do the example of like having a garden, right?
Yeah.
When you take a seed and you grow it from a little baby seed and watch it grow as
Mm-hmm.
a sprout into a stalk, into a
Yes,
piece
sir.
of food, and then you harvest it and you cook it on the table, you watch the entire life of another living creature, and
Yeah.
and now you consume that life. I think you're more closer and you have more respect for that than someone who
Yeah.
walked into a store and bought it in a package. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
Like, I
Yeah.
don't think they
Absolutely.
understand it all. And it's like,
Yeah.
so it's the same thing for being a gardener or being a fisherman and catching a fish and looking it in the eye and
Yeah.
filleting it. You know what I mean? Like, you have
Yeah.
so much more respect for that living creature and
Right.
sort of a humbleness and an appreciation that this other creature had to sacrifice so that I can live. I should be
Right.
great. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
Yes. Yes.
That's my 2 cents on that. That's best I
Right.
got.
Right. Absolutely.
What was I asking now? I got off track.
uh.
We were doing your
Uh.
dream fit.
Oh
Was the
yeah, the
last
black
question.
marlin, and we were saying
Sure.
how we
Oh
felt
yeah.
like it deserved the right to fight back.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right. So the next question is, do you have any fishing superstitions? Anything that brings you good luck or bad luck?
Don't go live.
Yeah.
No. I'm just playing. Really. I try to always just keep a catfish pole and a panfish pole on me at all times.
Oh, yeah.
That way,
Yep.
I mean, if not just so I can catch the panfish and use it to catch the catfish, but I got the extra reel, I got the extra rod, I got the extra line, etc. So, just always have two poles on you, man, because you'd be surprised how quick you go out for a fishing trip. And if you only got one pole on you and something goes wrong, you no longer have a fishing trip. And it's like 3 hours before you can come get picked up, man. It's going to be a boring day. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. No, I always bring 4 poles.
Right.
I run 3, and then I've got one waiting for a backup for when I get like my line tangled or snagged, and I just
Right.
cut that, pull out the other pole, and I'm good to go. Now, if that
Right.
one gets tangled too, then I got to reline one of them. But I've always got
Yeah.
that extra pole for when a situation comes, and I'm like, nope, swap it out.
Now, now I did carry like 5 poles on me at one point. And then I was getting hung up 5 times. I was like, man, I'm not doing this though. I'll have this little rod out and I'll have this bigger one out, for some action.
Right.
And it's a little more, I'm kind of stuck with the Palom or not. And if I don't have the bigger eyes on it, it's a little harder for me to get in there. I get frustrated sometimes at myself and all. So it's just a lot easier for me to focus on the 2, but I have to have at least 2.
Do you ever use like steel leaders?
Yeah, Jeff Rubin just sent me some, and I'm
Yeah.
planning on putting them to use very quickly.
Yeah, they can be your friend. Now, I mean, typically you need them for like, sharp tooth fish like pike or walleye or muskie or something like that. But
Gar.
um yeah, or gar. But like they're also just really handy to have because you can just tie them so much quicker than you can a little hook or something. Then you slide the hook on the swivel and you're good to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think
Yeah, absolutely.
they could definitely become your friend real quick.
Yeah. So that river that I was fishing at today, Conestoga River, is actually infested with gar, like huge 6 foot, 7 foot gar. And
Oh, dang.
yeah, so having something like that is going to be really good there because they will bite chicken liver, they will bite cut bait, they will bite anything.
Well, you have a chance of doing something Fishy's never done. I've never caught a gar, and I really want
Oh
to. It's on
man.
my bucket list. Yes, sir. I
All
want to
right.
catch one real bad. I've never caught one. So you can
It's
outshine me right
plentiful.
there.
It's plentiful down here.
I mean, my dream fish is the alligator gar that are in the Trinity River in Texas. I want to go
Yeah.
catch one of them. Those things are insane.
Oh, man, that now I can say the gar in Texas. I mean, we got some gar here, but them gar in Texas, man, that's a different gar.
Yeah, they're like 500 to 800 pounds. They're crazy, crazy
Yeah,
fish.
that's a dinosaur right there.
Yep. All right. So that's more of a preparedness thing. You don't have any like weird little things that you think like if this happens, oh no, that's bad luck, or if that happens, oh, that's a good sign, or anything like that.
Man, no, because as soon as I think I got one figured out, it switches up on me.
Right.
It's like it's just like a woman. As soon as I think I got it figured out, it changes.
Um, told us the fishing story about you catching the same fish that already had your hook in its mouth. You got any more unbelievable or crazy fishing stories?
Having to drag that one in. Uh, Man, really, I mean, I know it's sad, but about the craziest besides that is that guy catching the striper while I was on my live. And so I wasn't catching anything, and I was like, I guess we'll just watch him catch this guy. I mean, but I did the Carter's Dam that I fished at, and I lost everything. I figured out that guy, me and him actually got in contact, and we've been talking. Wonderful thing about fishing, man, you get in contact with everybody.
Oh yeah.
So he actually showed me some of the stuff he's using, and Lucifer IDI, man, he's gonna hook me up with some stuff. He's making me some bucktails to be able to go up there and slay them stroppers with.
Ooh,
So
all right.
I'm gonna get one of my crazy stories from right there. I'm actually, besides like the childhood fishing, which was, I mean, maybe once or twice a year fishy, I didn't get into fishing till March this year.
Oh
So
wow.
so
Wow.
yeah, I did, like my bio said, man, I'm diving in head deep. I don't really want to talk about it on here too much and take away from the fishing, but my eyesight is expected to go out at any point in time. I mean, even while on this interview, at any point in time, it could snap off. So I'm diving head first, man. It's all I got besides my kids and my wife, and they're being pretty supportive of it. So
Is there anything you can do to slow it down or anything?
not go out in the sun fishing, but I love you guys. I mean,
Go night fishing, man. Catfish.
I can't until I get those certain setups, fishy. I ain't gonna be able to do any night fishing, man. But I promise y'all, but listen to the silly salmon right now, man. I have y'all. I got it set up, and I'm gonna aim toward it, and we're gonna get it done. I am getting some black light neon catfishing rigs. We're gonna go all in. I'm gonna get the tripod, the chest harness. Me and my wife's also gonna get a little Wi-Fi box to take out there. That way, for the spots that are spotty, we're in there. So like, we got great things coming, man. I'm gonna be doing some real fishing on here for you guys. Y'all just hang in there.
I'll give you my 2 cents on the chest harness. It
Uh-oh.
always seems like the best. It's like the first thing. It's like one of the first things I got when I started my fishing YouTube, right? And it's
Right.
it's great. It's great. But at the same time, it's also kind of unnecessary. And I'll be honest, I almost never bring it anymore. Once you got a phone on a tripod, I really think just the angle of like actually seeing a person catching a fish is a lot better than the point of view catching a fish. I don't know. I mean, it's cool. It's cool, but I'm just saying.
No, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You and Turner has also said that, so that kind of helps me out. I was just wanting the chest harness because I was thinking about it. instead of me having to, be all up in faith. Because whenever I'm up in the chat, I don't like the chat seeing this right here whenever I'm reading them. So I try to have the camera turned around and them seeing the scenery. So I figured with me doing it like that usually anyway, that might have been the best option. But if you feel like it'd work out better, like
So
the
what's
people
weird
like
about
the
the test
tripod more.
times for going live with is like to actually get it pointed at a view where like they can actually see you fishing. You can't really read the chat anyway. So now it's like it's kind of
Oh,
redundant. You know what I mean? Like to be able to read
okay.
the chat, you'd have to angle it down, and then they'd be looking at your feet. So you
Yeah.
kind of damned if
Yeah.
you do, damned if you don't. Like, you
Yeah.
guys want me
I
to
mean, I
talk
know I
to
got
you
pretty
and
feet,
look
but
at
they
my
don't want to look
feet,
at
or right?
them. Right. I don't know. They was talking about my boots today an awful lot.
That's
somebody,
one fun
somebody
thing
was
about
like,
the fishing community is like we're real good about picking on each other in a good
yeah,
spirit. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
we'll
absolutely.
talk smack to each other, but we all know we love each other. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right, absolutely.
I love it. I love it. So we got the unbelievable. So what motivates you to keep going?
Uh, the fact that I have nothing else, man. This has to work. This right here is my only option of actually being able to make a name for myself. Before I have no twisted ideals about what my life's going to be like. Basically, whenever my eyes kick out. So this right here is like the last hurrah I have for me to like try to make a name for myself. I'm getting all these videos out. My kids are going to be able to see something besides a blind dad. You know what I mean? Like they're going to get to see a lot more than just that. So that right there motivates me a lot. The community itself motivates me a lot. That like the fact that this community, I mean, you do have your bad apples in it, but for the most part, this community actually, whenever they ask you, "Hey, how's your day doing?" Like
Right.
they freaking mean that, man. Like from the bottom of the heart, they actually mean that. You know what I mean? And that's
You know
not
what, man? I tell you what. When it gets there, when your eyesight's gone and you can't see and you can't fish anymore, I want you to come co-host segments with me, like the cast network segments and stuff, because that's just as good as a podcast. You know what I mean? They don't necessarily need to see us. It's just a bunch of dudes talking about fishing, and you'll have your
that'd be
memories,
awesome, man.
you'll have your good spirit and your sense of humor, man, and you can come co-host those shows with me. All right?
Hey,
Deal?
Fishy, I appreciate you, bro. Deal. I
I
appreciate
got
that,
you,
brother.
man.
Much love, man.
Absolutely. All right, all right. Where are we now?
Oh, Ashley, by the way, whenever he starts the question segment, that's whenever you go. Well, whenever he starts the chat question segment, that's whenever you go.
Yep, I've got one question left, and then we're going to release it to the chat.
Oh gosh.
All right. Have you ever had any pet fish, or do you currently have any pet fish?
I don't have a pet fish because I pet fish.
Whoa, what is that?
No. So
Wait a minute.
I got adopted, of course. And my
Yeah.
adopted family, one of the first things they did was got me a beta.
Okay.
I was used to animals I could love on at this point in my life.
I think I know
So
where this is going.
So I got it. I'm petting it. I'm petting it. I love you so much. You're my best friend. I put it back in the water. It doesn't move. Betas are almost as sensitive as trout are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Well, a lot
Yeah,
of aquarium fish, they have that protective slime coat on them.
I mean, fish in general. Yeah. Usually you don't handle them that much, but I was like 4.5, 5 years old, Fishy. I didn't know any better, man. I was just trying to love my fish. And it didn't swim, and I was like, so in the aquarium there was actually like one of them little plant things.
Yeah.
So I pulled it up and I pulled it to the back corner of the aquarium, and I placed it back in, and because my fish wouldn't move, I just shoved the fish back there behind it. I was like, something's wrong, I've done this, I got in trouble, oh no. But I mean, my parents, my adopted parents wasn't mad at me or nothing. They explained to me, you can't be holding fish like that and everything. They explained it all. They wanted to know why I hit it, and I was like, I was scared I was going to get in trouble. But they understood where I was coming from, so They just sat down and explained it to me, and I mean, I didn't get any more fish. Now I did legitly. I don't know how, but I asked for a pony and I got a pony.
What?
I was
Wait,
I
hold
was
on.
yeah.
Time-
I don't know.
Back up. Wait, they wouldn't give you a fish, but you asked for a pony and they gave you a pony. Start over.
Yeah. No, I swear. So I guess they figured they could keep a better eye on the pony and stuff than they daggone than the fish. I don't know, but like I asked for a pony. Me and my sister asked for a pony. Next thing I know, there's a pony in the yard. And I mean like a little miniature pony and all. It wasn't no big old horse or nothing, but we didn't have it long either though. It was I think from what my dad told me it was on its last leg when they got it anyway. It was just kind of like we just adopted you present. Like
Has anyone
please.
seen Orp? I haven't seen Orp. Is Orp around? I haven't seen Orp forever. Anyone seen Orp? I don't know. That's it. That's all I got. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt your pony story.
No, you're good. This is a fishing channel anyway. We don't talk about ponies.
First question, it's already been asked. You told me to go. Emmy can tell me to go. Pin it, Emmy, pin it. I came to the line just so he could see it wasn't me.
What happened?
Yeah, you
What's
gotta
with-
No, not that one. Emmy, pin Lauren Kinnaman.
you gotta explain it to Fishy.
I will. Hold
I'm
on just a second.
slow.
Well, I got the sister.
Ashley's sister. That's really my sister, bro. So look, ever since I got on live with Josh the very first time, Orp has been obsessed with my sister. He's never met her before a day in his life. And I talked to her today and I got her to come in on live.
Wait, Panda
That's
is
my-
Ashley's sister? Panda
Yes.
Express? No.
Shiv Parm, that's my mom.
Well, hey,
You're
Shelly. Wait, just Panda or Panda Express? Like, is this the person
No,
that comes?
not Panda Express.
Her nickname is Panda.
No, I mean, I'm not Panda Express, but I might know Panda Express pretty well. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Hello, your day has been very well to you. Ashley, your sister has been telling me. Why are you lying, Orp? You don't know anything about her.
Lauren, I mean, you can shout out Ort, but no one's seen him. I don't know where he's at.
Here.
Where? I haven't
He's
seen
talking
him.
to her.
Yeah, he's in there.
Are you sure?
He's got the membership. He's supposed to stand out.
I also want to shout out to my deep love for all things angler. Okay.
Very good, very good.
He was here. Shout out to.
Does anyone have any questions for Josh? I mean, silly salmon.
I told you it'd be worth it, Orp.
I wanted to do a little something special for Orp. He's been a fantastic supporter of the
No, I
community.
love Orp. I love Orp. I
Yeah.
always tease because when I was doing my boat lives,
Yeah,
like he had gone missing for a week, and I think he was just like taking a break, or he was working hard or something. And then he was like literally in my lives, and I kept asking, like, "Where's Orp?" I was like,
Yeah.
"Has anyone seen Orp? I haven't seen him in a week." And he had literally just talked to my live, and I missed it. And that happened like a bunch of times. Now it's a running joke that I think I'm the only one that actually gets. I don't know.
yeah. No, that's
That
worse.
better work.
That's worse.
The source wants to know how many fish does she catch. I'm not.
Who,
Ooh.
me?
Maybe that's
I don't go fishing.
so 0.
Yeah. I mean, I fished when I was younger. There's pictures of me as a kid at Jack's River Bait Shop where I used to go with my grandpa as a kid.
Does anyone have any questions for Josh? What's going on?
Hey, Josh, do you think you'd be willing to eat gar? It's actually good.
Oh yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. As soon as I get a chance to get a hold of a gar, it's over with. I'm gonna eat it.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I hear to eat the back strap.
There's another N on there, or
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa. Oh my goodness. Does anyone have any questions for Josh?
I told you, man.
Here we go. All right. Fat Cat's got one. There we go. How old are you?
I am.
don't lie.
I am 28 for the 4th year in a row.
So it's 32.
So 27 then. All right.
I identify as a 28-year-old.
There you have it. When
I'm
are you
32.
dancing again?
When am
Kobe.
There you go. Kobe loves that shit. Um,
Oh, we can ask him now, Fishy,
what can we ask him?
about the earpiece thing.
Oh yeah, Colby, do you use an earpiece like the CIA that reads you what the chat's saying?
Nice moves. The sword.
Source.
Oh yeah, you could get bait alarms when your site goes too. That's true. I mean, I already put bells on mine.
Oh
But
yeah,
you
yeah,
definitely still do that.
yeah, absolutely. I'm working up to that stuff. With the
Or-
situation with
Really, what you could do is just get used to using one pole and just never let it out of your hand. You could do everything by feel.
so Ashley actually showed me something. It's like a hip holster for your pole.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
So-
wife bought me one of those too.
And it slides in and click like it slides in. It has a little. Okay, do you
Yes,
got one of
sir.
those?
I do.
Does it work pretty well?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I
So
use
so
it.
that'd be a lot easier, I think, for me. I was thinking about getting one of those. That way, I could, if I needed to read the chat real quick, I could hold the phone up, let them see the river, catch up with the chat real quick, and have that on my side. If I start to get a bite, I can just reach over, switch
Yep.
out.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah. For everybody that wants to see it, I don't know if you can or not.
Hold on, baby. Back it up.
There you
There
go.
you go.
Yeah, I use. Yeah, it's just like mine.
Okay.
Yeah, mine's more of a pocket side holster. Yeah, but
Oh,
yeah, I use it when I'm catching bait, and I'll slap it in the holster when I'm taking the fish off the hook. Put it in the
Yeah.
bucket.
Sorry, guys. I'm just really nervous or upset.
but yeah, that's a great idea too. And that's one of the reasons why I like my crappie rod so much, Fishy, is because I can feel just about every bite that hits on it. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
such a lightweight rod that it bends and it pulls. So
I don't believe you, Colby. I don't believe you.
what is it?
He said, "No, I just have really good eyes. You old shits can't see the chat. I can see from a mile away."
There ain't no way. Sometimes he's like,
he's like responding. He's not even looking at the camera.
right.
Casco wants to know why you use girl math to calculate how old you are.
Oh, because I'm gonna stay forever young, man. I mean, if they can use it as logic, I can too. It's a 2025. There's equality.
Right.
And in case y'all ain't noticed, I'm kind of the female in the relationship. So.
Hey.
You look like a man to me. I tell you what.
I know that's right.
Well, I almost look like a boy now. I did look like a man like 3 days ago.
Source wants to know how you got 700 subs. You did it in like 3 weeks too.
Yeah. So Fishy hit me up 3 weeks ago. I was at 320, and he didn't make it a stipulation. He challenged me for sure. He gave me a challenge, and I can't believe it, but we flew past it, man. And he made me hungry. I can say that we got hungry.
Heck yeah! What's up, Scenic City?
And plus, I made like 500 alternate accounts to like my stuff and talk to myself on my channel and subscribe to
Good idea.
myself.
That always helps.
Right. It's
You
definitely a
guys don't
booster.
have 500 alt accounts? What are you doing? You're not even doing it
Yeah,
right then.
yeah, it's hard to argue with yourself. You know what I mean?
What are you talking about, Source? What does that even mean? You
What?
asked- Apparently, I fostered Source's children. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
I don't remember that. But my memory's not that great these days. So if Source said I did, I did.
Right. It must be true. You heard it from the source.
You ain't got at least 10 accounts. You guys are frauds. Colby.
Colby, yeah, look. So I actually make a joke with people whenever I tell them, like, whenever I made my channel, I only expected to have 20 subs and 15 of those were going to be Colby. You know what I mean? He comes in clutch with them channels.
Ruben, I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about for a co-live. So I do my chumming it up with Fishy, like this episode right now I'm doing with Silly Salmon every Sunday at 9 p.m. Central Time. So if you want to get on that list, I think I might have an opening in late September, otherwise probably October. And then, but I am doing on the last Saturday of every month, I'm putting together a panel of up to 10 fishermen from around the world to just talk about fishing trends for the month, if that's what you're talking about. Other than that, I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about. Unless maybe I was talking to you about something else and I forgot. I don't know.
Hey, Ruben. By the way, hi, everybody in chat. Love you guys. Appreciate y'all coming in.
Hope we got multiple account syndrome. Does anyone have any questions for Josh? Does anyone have any questions for Silly Salmon? This chat is wild tonight.
I'm telling you, man, every time I open a chat, this this is where we're at.
I like it. I like it.
It goes, man.
Oh,
is
with
why
Eric
we're
B.
in the house.
No, he does it on Saturdays, and I didn't realize he does it super early in the morning until like noon. So I don't know if I'm going to be able
We
to get
can't
in
be
on any of them tournaments.
I know. I was waiting for my segment since I think it was like the last week of May.
Yeah, yeah, it's a
Yeah.
long list.
Silly Salmon.
What was it?
Where'd you get the name Silly Salmon?
Where did I get the name Silly Salmon? So my first live, my YouTube channel was Joshua Wyndham, and then it went to Joshua Wyndham Fishing Adventures. And then I done my first live, and Baby Yoda, for everybody that knows him, love Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda came in my chat and he was like, "Hey, you should jump in." And I was like, "Well, I tell you what, we get 100 likes, I'll jump in this water." No, it was 100. Yeah, 100 likes. I was like, "We get 100 likes, I'll jump in this water." Skipjack, Cindy, Mary, Turner, and everybody went and done their thing, man. And they started skyrocketing. And since Baby Yoda suggested it, I like being involved in my chat, letting them, feel like they got some control of the situation. It's just as much their channel as it is mine. Right. So I was like, "Baby Yoda, you got me in this situation, man. How am I jumping in?" And he was like, "You have to hold your arms at your side and jump in the water, wiggling like a worm, saying I'm the Silly Salmon." And I was like, "Are you serious, bro?" And I put so I put a poll up, man, and I was like, cannonball, swan dive, front flip, Silly Salmon, and Silly Salmon was like 94%. And so like I done the Silly Salmon, I started going into chats, and they was like, "Silly Salmon," and Turner was like, "Man, you should just go ahead and rebrand." And I was like,
I'm a Silly Salmon.
So I set up with AI and got some stuff going. We got the first Silly Salmon image, which I wasn't too happy with, but I wanted to, go ahead and vamp out. I didn't like me, myself, and my full legal government name, being on my channel like that.
Yeah.
So yeah. I was like, let's switch out. And so Silly Salmon was born, man. And I think Silly Salmon is what it's going to be. I've never caught a salmon though. No, I knew it was coming. Everybody asked me that. They're like, "Oh, you're a salmon fisher," and I was like, "Bro, I'm barely a bluegill fisherman." You know what I mean? So,
Fishy and Josh, how long have you guys known each other? I just found earlier y'all knew each other.
Galaxy, we've known each other since my channel had 24 subs.
Yeah, so probably since this spring, I'm thinking. That's when I first started going live, was this spring.
Yeah, so like maybe the first or second week of May.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Lucas said, "Hey Josh, what's your favorite water type to fish lake, river, pond?"
Favorite water type to
lake, river, or pond?
I like ponds. I like ponds because they're still water. You know, I can see if anything's moving. If something's still, that's one thing I do have left is if something's moving, I can kind of track it as long as it's not blending in. So
You're like a
like,
T-Rex.
just don't move. He won't see it.
Right.
Yeah. So something like that. So with my ponds and stuff, as long as I'm using the right colors and all, I can see the action on my baits. I can tell what I'm doing. You know, ponds are a little bit easier with rivers. I'm figuring out, you know, the bob and weave, what's a bite and what's water. You know what I mean? So, now I'm completely up to fishing anything. I'll fish a ditch if I think it's got some fish in there. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
but so far my favorite until I get a little more experience under my belt, the pond's my favorite so far.
You should get some bells for the river. That's
Some
what I
what?
do. Bells.
Bells? Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's, I mean, my obviously I'm not in your situation, but my eyesight is not what it used to be.
Right.
Like they used. I'm getting old, but yeah, bells can be your friend, definitely, big time.
So would they not still be going off whenever they're bobbing and weaving with the water?
No, because so once you put a good weight on there, and they will at first, but you don't put the bells on until it's settled. So like you cast your bait out into the river, and then it'll kind of move around until it settles into a spot, and then it'll hold in that
Right.
spot and put the bell on, and then it
Oh,
won't
okay.
ring again until the fish taps it.
Okay. Awesome.
Josh, remember that one stream when the metal railing bent?
Did you see that, Fishy?
No, I didn't.
So I was at an unnamed location. We're not going to name it, but I was at a dock and I had skunked, of course, so I owed a silly salmon. No, we got Chaos Goat and the craft up to 200 likes. So
Okay.
I was like, I'm silly salmon for that, you know, and that was a contract. I was ready to fulfill it. I owed 2 of them, but I got on the dock and the dock had railings, metal railings. You know, like the metal pipe railing.
Yeah.
So somebody didn't do their job welding. Cause I climb up here and I'm ready to go like, you know, WWE style silly salmon for you guys. I'm going to get some air on this one. And I go to jump and the railing goes, tick. So I make it like 1.5 feet out away from this dock and just smack straight down in the water. And so I just barely pull myself up. I got my boots on. I didn't realize how heavy they would be whenever they get filled up with water. And so I got my boots on and pulling myself up, and I feel myself pulling back down. I'm like, I'm not dying on this stream, man. Get me out of here. And plus, it's a family I don't even know filming me. I just walked up to these guys and I was like, hey, I have a YouTube channel. I got to jump in this water. Will you film me? You know, type stuff. And they're like, yeah, sure. So like I'm sitting here about to drown in front of these people I don't even know. They're holding 3 catfish. That's why I didn't skunk. I had 3 catfish. They were holding them on too. And so I just come, you know, I'm just like, I get back up there and I'm like, all right, guys, tight lines, tasty bites. Boop.
Okay. Corp said, Josh, what is your favorite knot to use and why?
Or if you have been around in my chat
Obsessed with knots.
in my life, yeah,
Orp is
I am.
obsessed with knots. He's always asking about knots.
He's just looking to tie the knot, is all it is.
Kobe's got a really good question. He said,
let me answer Orp real quick.
oh, okay.
Orp, I'm kind of stuck to a Palomar knot, and also I don't remember what it's called, but Crappie Man, one of his videos, one of his long form videos, he showed me a knot that's almost like a Palomar knot, except you go around about 3 times and you don't, you know, pass the bait through like that, and it'll get stuck on there like that. And I can do that one. But besides that, I can't, there's really no other knots I can use at the moment, but I am getting a blind fishing buddy sent to me in the mail from a wonderful organization. They help people still fish after, you know, stuff happens to them. And it's going to go around my chest. It's going to have these little levers and stuff that I put the fishing line through and then attach my hook and then move some stuff around, and it's going to automatically tie some like actual knots and stuff on there for me. So
I think Orp has a girlfriend, Source.
No, we
her
don't.
sister.
No, she's not.
When we gonna get a?
Okay, Kobe wants to know, Fishy thinks, Josh, when are we gonna get a forehead tap that says I'm reading chat?
Probably never.
We
Is
get, we
that-
get a silver plaque, and I might do that.
I mean, I'll get a hat that just says it on the hat, maybe.
A sticker. Yeah, why can we not just do a sticker or something?
Right. Man, he's so demanding.
Wait, hold on. Did I see Kraft?
Yeah.
Hey, Kraft brother, thank you for coming in, man. Everybody, thank y'all for coming in. I'm sorry I can't go. We'll be here forever. I try to go through and pick all y'all out individually.
Hey, dude, got a forehead that airplanes can land on. Love you, cuzzo. Bobber, that's Bobby.
Anyway,
That's funny.
what about questions for Fishy? You open to that?
Yeah, I'll do questions.
Okay.
Questions. But
So-
I mean, I'm here every week. I only get a guest, one each week. It's a different guest every week. So, but if you want to waste questions on me, go ahead. Go ahead.
I just got one real question that's really been on my mind, and I've really wanted to ask you: where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I don't like to think ahead.
No.
No, my life is in a way that I've learned it's best to take every day one day at a time.
Just roll.
I don't like to I mean I dream, don't get me wrong, but
Right.
I don't like to overdo the dreaming because I don't want to build anticipation. I don't want to get let down if I have certain goals, you know what I mean? I don't want to be disappointed myself.
Yeah.
If things work out, I just want to be pleasantly surprised, and I want to be happy with what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis right here right now. Like I'm enjoying this is fun. I get to we hang out in chats all the time, and I get to interview you and talk to you in person. This is really cool. You know what I mean?
It is, man.
So that's the important part to me, is that I'm enjoying what I'm doing right now. I enjoy fishing. I enjoy making content. I enjoy editing, believe it or not. I actually find that really fun. Like all the things I'm doing on YouTube, I do because I enjoy it. Yeah. Yeah, I really like editing, believe it or not. I feel like there's an art to it. That's why I get so emotional and so upset when my stupid shorts do terrible. I'm like, no one understands how hard I worked on that.
No, I do, bro. But that I'm trying to tell you, man, that if you look on my profile, I got on my channel, I got one video that's right at 25,000 views. It's like it's at 750 likes or something like that. You know, it's actually like got some traction to it. And I had uploaded that video whenever I first got in to my videos. And I was like, man, this video's got 82 views. It's garbage. I'm throwing it away. And then I was going through, I was just looking to, just upload anything that day. And I put that thing on there and I gave it a different song and through the roof. Went through the roof, man.
I think that's a big reason why a lot of my stuff doesn't take off, is because I'm not using already popular songs. I'm writing my own music. And that's for most of it anyway. And that
can be it too.
Lucifer says, I want to know why Fishy Things started making music, because his music is really awesome. First of all, thank you so very much for noticing, Lucifer. That's a really big deal to me, and it's a pretty long story. I've actually been writing poetry since I was a little kid. It was like just kind of a thing that came naturally to me. I actually used to go on poetry circuits and like actually read poetry at little coffee shops and stuff like that. And I used to be, when I was younger, I was in a handful of different failed garage bands. And I used to write music back then. And we used to record a lot of the songs on like 8-track recording devices that have, like, we could plug the guitars in, and then I would mic up my drum set, and we would record all that in. I even had I had a really shitty electric drum set, but I could still make beats on it and stuff, and then put it in, and then we would merge it all, and then I would sing into it and all this other stuff. And actually, some of the songs that I recorded 10, 15, 20 years ago are redone and on my YouTube now, believe it or not. But now with technology the way it is, I can use all sorts of programs and AI and everything. But I'm still writing all my music originally. Like every lyric is handwritten first, and then it goes through like a long process. Like I'm not just spitting anything out. Like if you hear a song, like especially in my long form content, I've probably spent several months refining that song and getting it put together in a very specific way because I'm very passionate about music.
Right.
I
So
consider
you're not
myself
just going into AI and being like a kind of country song upbeat with this subject, and then it prints
No.
out like a whole. You're basically like, I'm writing this. I just need you to proofread.
Not even. No, I don't even trust it to proofread.
Oh,
Yeah. So I'm writing every single lyric word for word, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm also going through and then in like quotations and italics and everything, walking it
Yeah.
through how I want the structure of the song laid out. Like I want an interlude here. I want it to crescendo here. I want it to decrescendo here. I'm step by step instructing the AI every single tone, every single movement, every single chord progression of the song. So it's like it's a lot more detailed than he just typed in an AI thing and it wrote him a song. It's not like that. If you listen to my
that
songs,
right there.
I would like to believe people can really tell the difference. Like, no, that's not just
absolutely.
you know what I mean? And you can actually record your own voice into AI and have it use your voice too. Now you can make it sound like way more auto-tuned than maybe you could do it naturally, like
fluctuated out
karaoke or whatever. But that's not to say that I haven't recorded myself singing before, and like I do karaoke and stuff. I'm not the greatest singer, but you know what I mean.
Hey, bro, you're brave for doing that, man. Not everybody. There's people that can sing and they ain't even got the guts to come out and put their voice out. So, yeah, apologies to you, man, for real. Seriously.
Thank you very much.
That's 100% passion right there. The fact that you go into it so deep, you have to have control of it. You make it all. You just basically need the technology of it. You know what I mean? You just need the.
Well, the thing is, I technically don't even need that. Like I could and have before used all the instruments and my own voice and everything else, put together whole songs. But now, using all the technology we have, I can just skip all that and just, you know what I mean? It still takes me months where it would have taken me like a year. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. But no, I do. I get like, I get really weird about it when people are like, is it AI? And I'm like, yes and no. Like it is and it isn't. Like you don't understand. It's not that simple.
Hey, there's a couple of songs that I've done with AI that people was like, bro, is that AI? And I get a little defensive. I'm like, man, AI like kind of put it together. That was me. The AI didn't think of that. I thought of that. You know, like give me some credit for it. That it didn't just birth the ideal out of nowhere. I had to do something, man.
Right. Anyway, more questions for Josh. Let's get off me now.
Source wants to know if you're going to be Orb's groomsman or best man whenever he marries my sister.
I'm gonna be holding her husband back.
Yeah, you heard it here first.
Orb, have a glass of water.
Yeah,
yes, Emmy. Yes.
I'm gonna be in the parking lot being like, no, bro.
Orb said Orb wants the digits. No, we're trying to grow each other's channel, you know.
Oh, if you want the digits, her number is 678-888-5212. Yeah.
Well, that just happened.
Yeah, you can kiss her through the phone.
Emmy,
I'm gonna let you guys know real quick. So for whatever reason, whenever I do these dual panels, usually at about the hour and a half mark, it starts getting glitchy and weird. So once it starts doing that, we're going to call it. But until then, we can hang out and just talk about whatever. So get your questions in now, guys. We don't know how much time we got left.
Yeah, Josh, I just got the reference. Way to go, Emmy. Thank you for calling that out. I'm glad you got it. I was worried nobody was going to get it.
Emmykins, can you find her comment and pin it for Orp? Holy moly, I'm missing some shenanigans. Yeah, Grant. Is your bathroom clean, Grant? Did you get it clean? You didn't miss any spots, did you?
What?
Grant was cleaning his bathroom earlier, so I was just making sure he did a thorough job.
Wait, I think the craft. Yeah, the craft. Appreciate you, bro.
He wants to know when the next dash is. That was a blast.
Hold on. What's your goal for YouTube, silly? My goal is this right here. My goal is that right there. My kids. I want to be able to create enough passive income that I'm not a burden on my family right now. You know what I mean? Silver plaque is the ultimate goal. Being realistic, I don't know if a fishing channel would ever actually achieve like, the ruby plaque and all that. That's a different kind of material you got to have. But at least a silver plaque and some kind of passive income and, just a little name for myself, man.
If I could throw 2 cents in here, I think
Yeah.
what you should really do, and I think this is probably the most critical thing that you could do on YouTube, because you're going to get monetized soon. That's a given, all right? That's going to happen. We don't need to worry about that.
Thank you.
But I think you really need to work really hard and think really hard to make some really good long form content.
Right.
They call evergreen content, right? Like make it timeless, not time specific, so that it can whenever, however, eventually just continue to get views forever, because it'll always be out there, and that could help you, even once your eyesight's gone and everything, still bringing in possible passive income.
Right. Absolutely. Like Crappie Man, he said, I'm not going to throw out the numbers that he gave me, but he told me that, he makes X amount per month off of his long form videos that he hasn't touched and he doesn't know how, and he, since when. So that right there is definitely a goal. But one, it's kind of me being a coward. I haven't put any long form out. I'm kind of nervous about the long form. It's completely different than shorts and lives. And for 2, I was going to wait till I got a little more camera equipment up before I started making long forms. I'm doing okay as far as lives and stuff with a broke phone like I got right now, but I got a GoPro coming in the next couple months, and I should be getting a couple other things to be able to help my angles and stuff. I definitely don't think I can do any long form without a tripod of some sorts, some kind of phone stand. And right now, the only one I have hooks up to the car. And I'm trying to, as fun as the DoorDash channels are, go ahead and take care of that question with this question. As fun as the DoorDash channels are, I would like to be doing more fishing, so like I need to get fishing
in every state.
Right.
All right. I'm not sure who this question is. I guess this is for everyone and anyone. Can someone tell Whiskey Rebel what the F in ORP is?
Whiskey Rebel. Yeah, you already know.
Silly Salmon, can you sing? Can you sing your theme song for us?
I didn't know I had a theme song, but
I'll put to work on it.
as far as the heck yeah, man. So as far as me singing, I can make sounds come out of my throat. I can. If I'm alone in the shower, I'm the best singer in the world.
Fucking
and you can't tell me different.
So okay, right now we're gonna establish this. Wifey.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
You got, when he forgets about this, you need to record some audio of him singing in the shower.
Oh, I have some. I have some. I swear to God, I did.
No, we're not going. Fishy, how you gonna do me like that, bro? I do a bunch of like my DoorDash videos and stuff.
I could start making content with all those videos I have of you.
No, you ain't like being that person that sells me out to the press. Like, oh, I got insider videos of Silly Salmon. You want to hit me up at that?
Hell yeah.
No.
She's like get monetized and then just do it for members only.
Yeah, right. She's over here like, oh, I got my side hustle.
Or say Kinnaman / Cinnabon. Coincidence?
That's her last name because she's
fucking
married.
Or.
What was I forgot what she was saying. Yeah, my chat gets crazy, man. They're respectful, but they're crazy.
You're supposed to be singing.
Oh yeah, no, I can't sing, man. Like and we're not gonna upload videos of me singing. I do it a lot in my DoorDashes.
I dare you.
in my DoorDashing videos, and sometimes whenever there's not a whole lot going on fishing, for me to get the chat in, I'll start Bob's Burger twerking on that what was it, Lisa twerking or Tia or whatever, what's her name?
Tina.
Tina, yeah, Tina. I'll start Tina twerking or singing or something, just
PA Sportsman wants you to say silly salmon shower singing 5 times fast.
we're not
Silly
doing
salmon
that.
shower singing. Silly salmon shower singing. Silly salmon shower singing. Silly salmon shower singing. Silly salmon shower singing. There you go.
Oh,
Hey, good job,
way to
Fishy.
go, bro. You got it in there,
Are
man.
there any little
sir.
silly salmons at home? Do they fish?
My eldest son Jeffrey, the redhead that y'all see in my videos sometimes, he likes fishing and being on camera. My daughters, they like being on camera, but they do not like having anything to do with fishing at all. And I mean, it's just they don't deal with it at all, man. You can't even try to be like, well, I'm your dad and I said so, because they ain't having it.
Can we expect the singing collaboration between Fishy and Silly?
All right, yeah, we can do that.
Get me that recording of him singing in the shower, and I'll sample it to a song. I'll turn it in.
No,
Yes.
no,
Yeah, I'm gonna.
no,
Yeah,
no, you're really not.
Yes,
Not that one, you're not.
Yes, I
On our kids, you're not.
watch me. I bet I do.
I will delete my channel if she does that.
It's okay. I got one. Most of y'all have subscribed already, anyways.
Yeah, this is really her show.
Look, this is why I text you when I text you, Fishy.
I didn't
Josh's
understand
phone.
what was going on.
Oh, there's the glitching.
What? Oh, is it happening?
Yeah, it just happened. You just like totally it, like the clown it.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
You can hear me? Okay, we're okay for now then.
Yeah, you're not
What'll
skipping
happen is
anymore.
my sound will go, and that's when we know it's over.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you was stuck for a second, then out of nowhere you like
In the flavor of Weird Al, Amish Paradise.
oh,
I mean, wouldn't that technically be in the flavor of Coolio, Gangster Paradise? A parody of
there
a
you
parody.
go. There you go. Look, any of the singing I do on streams, it's absolutely 100% consensual for y'all to clip farm, whatever. I signed up for that. But my own personal time is my own personal time. Y'all can't be hitting me in my own personal time. I give y'all like 14 hours a day. Y'all leave my.
They can. I can.
I will sue the shit out of you.
Good luck.
As long as I keep it less than 15 seconds, you can't sue shit.
Thanks for letting me know, Fishy.
All right,
He's just moving his mouth.
trying to act like the audio's out. Your fish ban can be the masturbators. The masturbators. The fishing community loves that masturbator joke, don't they?
Josh, anything is
They
fair
sure
game,
do.
Michael
They
said.
sure do.
What?
Michael said
I
anything
think the
is fair
fishing
game.
community is over. I think it's outsiders are always like, oh, I'll say masturbator. They've never heard that before.
The next run, Upchurch shower version. He actually loves Upchurch.
Yeah, I actually went and watched Upchurch live in Somerville, Georgia. Had a good time.
Nice.
Do you believe in life after fish?
Oh, that's
I
kind of
believe it.
sad, casting card.
Do you believe in life after fish? I don't know, man. I'm hoping there's fish up in the sky.
Oh, man. Don't bail me out. Come on.
All right.
Keep it positive. All right.
I'm a chicken man.
Can you do a long form cooking the blue talkies fish?
Y'all want? Yeah. I've actually thought about doing some long form cooking videos because it's pretty hilarious to try to watch me cook sometimes, man.
Oh, or finally got the masturbator joke. He was always confused about it before, but now he gets it. Now he gets it.
That landed wrong.
The Fishy went down to
Name of the
Georgia.
album, The Fishy Went Down to Georgia.
He was looking for some bait to steal.
One quick question: why are you in a car? Because we have 6 dogs and it's a lot quieter out here.
Yeah, I got dogs, in-laws, outlaws, ex-laws. Not ex-laws. I don't even know why.
That's stupid.
I was just trying to throw some more stuff out there with it, but no, my house is a lot quieter, focused in the car.
There is nothing serious about this very serious conversation.
I ruined your interviews, Fishy. I've infested you with my chat.
Whiskey Rebel said DoorDash is delayed.
I love
it.
Yeah, we actually have a couple orders sitting up here on the dash. I was like, well, let's pull over and do this Fishy Things interview real quick.
He's lying. We are at home in the driveway.
Their Taco Bell's going to be cold.
Y'all having a cookout without Fishy? Man, that's messed up.
Billy, what should I bring to the cookout?
No, bro, you're totally invited. You're going to be you're going to ordain it. in that same outfit, in that same suit. You already?
I'm always in suspenders, man. This is as dressed up as Fishy gets right here.
Yeah, hey man, you're good to go. You dress for any occasion, really.
Right? I really am.
Kids and dogs is enough.
Yeah, I know that's right.
We tried to cook the blue talkies and was more like purple, and I think it's because we rolled our fishy hot sauce before we dipped it.
Oh,
Hear me now? I think
barely.
barely.
I hear myself more.
Is it echoing?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what it does. I think this
That's all right. We got a good hour 30 here.
It was a great interview. Thank you so much.
Where's my damn delivery?
I appreciate it, man. This right here was such an honor, brother.
Absolutely. We'll be seeing more.
Ashley says bye, everybody. I hope you guys have a great night. I appreciate all the support. Tight lines and tasty bites.
Catch you later.